Hi, I'm Glenn Buggy. Welcome to Look Off Ford. I'm going to show you a 2007 Ford Fusion. This Fusion is well equipped. You'll see here the standard equipment, the things you would expect like power steering, brakes, power windows, locks, cruise, etc., power driver seat. And then I'm going to show you some of the more unique features in the vehicle as well. We'll start us out here under the hood where we've got a 2.3 liter inline 4-cylinder transversely mounted to provide more space in the event it needs to be worked on. Essentially what you'll see here is all of the components that consumers are normally going to be involved in will be marked in yellow for easy access, like to check an oil, etc. Also, you'll notice the extensive use of sound deadening material to help keep interior noise down, and also in the case of a fire, it's designed with these plastic buttons that will release and drop this over to contain flames, and generally also protect your hood from the engine heat, so that makes your paint last longer. Also, a 5-mile-an-hour bumper. Now, industry standard only requires 2.5 miles an hour, but this will take a 5-mile-an-hour hit without damage to the vehicle, which could save you some repair bills down the road. Also, you'll notice that there's crush zones built into the vehicle to help absorb energy in the event of a frontal impact. The engine mounts are designed to be breakaway, so in the event of a crash, the engine will drop and go under the passenger compartment instead of being shoved back through. The way the hood is designed in an impact to accordion, fold up, fold back over the windshield instead of being shoved back through, and that also protect interior occupants from flying debris. Next, extensive safety systems. You've got 4-wheel disc brakes. They're ABS, so in the event of an emergency maneuver where you're braking hard, you're still going to have full steering capability with the vehicle due to the anti-lock braking feature. Also, things like side mirrors that are sculpted to move air away from the glass to reduce buffeting and interior noise. Back here, your gas tank is on the driver's side, making it more convenient. It's tethered, and it's also got a gooseneck filler hose that in the event of a crash will fold up and prevent the gas tank from being punctured. In the rear, notice the low liftover height on the trunk, making it easy to access things. Your spare tire, and it's a donut or limited service spare, is easy access. It's lighter in weight, so it's easier to get in and out of the vehicle, and will also help with the gas mileage because of the reduced weight. Again, lots of sound deadening materials. There's a release in case a child were to get trapped in the vehicle. Also, you can release the rear seats from back here if you need extra space. Both sides will fold down. It's a 60-40 split rear. And you can actually get something up to 7 feet long in here and still shut your trunk. Then around here, you've got the split rear seat. You got the pull-down armrest with cup holders. Also, you have 6 airbags in this vehicle. You've got the front dual-stage airbag, part of Ford's personal safety system, which also includes sensors in the front bumper that in an accident are going to assess severity based on rate of deceleration, and then determine how to deploy the airbags based on factors such as are the front passenger and driver wearing seat belts, how close is the driver sitting to the steering wheel airbag, is the front passenger based on their body weight, an adult or a child, and that will determine whether they get a softer or harder deployment as necessary to protect them. Now, if you'll just have a seat in here, let me point out some of the interior features. got a 6-way power driver's seat. You got powered side mirrors, power windows, locks. You got your interior trunk release, your steering wheel both tilts and telescopes in and out. Then in your center stack, you've got buttons that control the message center. Will give you information like trip meter, miles to empty, your fuel economy ratings, timer, etc. Above the center vents, you've got extra storage, and then you've got a dual level console with a power point and line in for plugging in an iPod and playing through your stereo system. Now let's go ahead and take a test ride, and appreciate the time you spent with me and let me show you the Ford Fusion.